I'm Johnny Scoville and this is Chase the Heat. I'm gonna hurt myself because I deserve it. Look, I do this because I like pepper pain. I like pain. I don't like headache, heartache, backache, toothache. Apart from that, I dig it. So I'm gonna eat 3. And I was thinking about this. I was making this video. I've been saying, for the last year or so, I've been saying that the hottest peppers in the world are a chocolate primatali, a Louisiana creeper, and the omega pod. Because they're all about the same heat. They sort of arrive at that peak differently as far as how aggressive they burn and how quickly they arrive there. But they're all about the same heat, in my opinion. I would need to, and even if I had SHU, it wouldn't really matter because they're all about the same heat. But I was thinking about it as I was getting ready to do this video. The Louisiana creeper isn't readily available. It's not publicly available. Neither is the omega pod. So really, this is the hottest pod available for normal people. This is the hottest pod on the planet. You can't get hotter. Good luck trying. I did a short yesterday, I think, where I said you can ask a book. You can consult a book and say, hey, what's the hottest pepper? And a book will tell you something different. But that book doesn't eat peppers. And if you ask any chili head, especially an honest one, they're gonna, if they've eaten one, they're gonna tell you that this is the hottest pepper there is. Now the red primatalis are also wicked hot, and occasionally you'll get one that's almost as hot as a chocolate. But I think the chocolate are hotter. The primatali was created by Chris Saunders in the UK. And he did this by crossing a 7-pot primo, wicked hot pepper, with a yellow fatali. And the ending result was this wicked pepper, a chocolate primatali. Chocolate peppers have a sinister burn. They have, I think the best way that I can describe it is that they have a burn that is disproportionately hot relative to the SHUs that the pepper actually carries. In other words, you can sometimes have peppers that have less Scoville heat units, but I think chocolate pods can sometimes just burn you more. It's a different type of capsaicin. There's several different kinds, but they just have a wicked burn. I'm gonna take a picture of these pods real quick for Instagram, and for your patience. I appreciate it greatly. And I'm gonna make a teaser video. Whew, you should smell the way this house smells right now. It's absurd. Sorry, almost done. These peppers are wicked oily and they're so smelly, they really smell. You know, I've had people say so many times, why don't you get it tested? It's not my pepper, I didn't create it. And I don't need a piece of paper to tell me what the hottest pepper is. I eat them. So I'm gonna eat all 3 of these, and hopefully, I'll be willing to bet you, we'll do this before the video starts, I'll be willing to bet you within 60 seconds of me completing the 3rd one, my ears will start burning. And I'm gonna get an endorphin rush from this, and while the video is uploading, I'm gonna play guitar. And I may have an announcement. Yes, I have an announcement. Anyway, here is the first one. Lonestar Mastiff Farms are the growers of this pepper. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. The teaser video. Hang on a minute, people. All right, see this? These are chocolate primatalis grown by Lonestar Mastiff Farms. I'm eating all three of them. I'm gonna hurt myself today. If you want to see it, go to the channel. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the one take, people. Smoky. I love it when chocolate pods are smoky. It bums me out when they're not, because sometimes they're not. Smoky and hot right away. Bitter and floral. Just a lovely pepper. It's the second one. Also smoky. Oh. This one's not as bitter. In fact, this was not bitter at all. Just very earthy. I liked the first one better because it was floral and bitter. Second one tasted good. It was just very earthy and smoky. My ears are burning already. My left ear is burning. It's not bad for just two little peppers. Yeah, my ears are burning. Oh. This one's smoky too. I'm at like a 5 for heat. For pain, I should say. Not heat, for pain. Oh, it's beautiful. What a beautiful feeling. I don't know why I'm like this, you know? I don't know when it started. Like when I started getting a thing for pain. I don't really know. In fact, I mean, I stitched myself. I had cuts where I stitched myself. Tommy stitched me a few times. No, you know, with no Novocaine or any kind of anesthetic. So but I think really peppers. When I started eating peppers is when it really happened. Anyway, my heat's probably at a, oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, now the pain's gone. I was just trying to figure out, is it gonna get to a 6? And now it might be at a 1. Now what just happened is I got a wonderful endorphin rush. And if you're brand new to peppers, let me explain to you what happened. It's a physiological function the body serves to protect you, to self-preservation. It's like a fight or flight sort of situation. And what happens is my body is in distress right now. Even though I've done this, I'm closing in on 600 challenges, but I've done almost 6,000 videos. So even though I've done this countless times, my body, physiologically speaking, the mechanism in me that releases endorphins and dopamine to try to help me with pain and such, doesn't have a memory. So it can't sit back and go, oh, hey, you got nothing to worry about. Scoville's eating peppers. Just chill out. It's Sunday. Get back to what you're doing. We're just relaxing. It doesn't have that memory. So what my system inside is going, oh, we got a problem, man. There's a, you got a problem. The guy's on fire, his throat's going through, we got a problem. So what ends up happening is, within all of our bodies, we have this beautiful pharmacy with just top shelf drugs that we can't just readily access. You access it by slamming on your brakes and almost getting into a car accident or getting into a fist fight where your adrenaline starts flying. It really happens during fight or flight moments, right? And what happens is your body floods it unlocks that pharmacy and floods your body in an attempt to keep you alive, preserve you. Well, right now, my body's being flooded with dopamine and endorphins just to kind of offset the pain. So I was sitting here thinking, all right, this might get to a 6. And just as I said that, the pain just like a ball falling off a tabletop just crashed. Just went from 6, almost 6, to 1, like that. Now, inevitably, people will ask a couple questions about the endorphin rush. Number 1, how long does it last? That's one of the questions they'll ask. The effects overall can last up to an hour. You know what I mean? But the initial effects, like right now, I have this wonderful feeling of well-being. It just feels beautiful, and I just feel happy and just at peace and just super calm, and it's a wonderful feeling. That really, the intense part will only last about 10 minutes or so. And then it'll kind of wear off. I'll still have this beautiful feeling. There's also a lot of painkillers in capsaicin. So I'm set as far as any pain that I could have, like my back. I'm not going to be in any pain today. How much do you have to do in order to achieve what I've achieved right now? Now, my tolerance is getting higher. It's climbing again. By the end of the season, I just ate 3 chocolate primatalis. I have an endorphin rush right now. At the end of the season, I don't think 3 chocolate primatalis would give me an endorphin rush, because by then my tolerance is much higher. But right now, in the beginning of the season, it takes a lot less. The reason I bring that up is if you're a brand new chili head, I don't want you to watch this video and think, I gotta eat 3 of those chocolate primatalis to get an endorphin rush. Not at all. I'm here to tell you, if you've never eaten anything hot, or if you're just starting your journey and you're just starting to be a pepperhead, I'm telling you, a habanero, a good sized habanero, is gonna give you an endorphin dump. It will. Or a ghost pepper for sure. So as your tolerance climbs, just like any other drug, I hate to say it, but this is not a drug, it's natural, but like a drug, as your tolerance climbs, you have to do more of that substance in order to feel what you like to feel. Endorphin rushes are very similar. Your tolerance, like right now, my tolerance is very low. If you're not used to peppers, you're looking at this video and going, his tolerance is low, he's a lunatic. It really is low for me. I mean, it's climbing. Like in the last week, it's raised a lot. But by the end of the season, if you just found the channel, keep watching me, because by the end of the season, I'll eat platters of peppers and so tolerances will rise. And as the tolerances rise, it takes an awful lot more for me to get an endorphin dump. So that's one of the great benefits of the beginning of the season, is those endorphin dumps come easily. But that's wonderful. It was wonderful peppers. They were delicious. They were from Lonestar Mastiff Farms. If you go to the description box, you're going to see a link for them. You can get these peppers right now. These are the most exotic peppers in the world. It doesn't matter what a book says. Peppers that you can eat, real peppers, this is the hottest pepper in the world. You can't get Omega pods. You can't get Louisiana creepers. You can't get Pepper X. So what does that leave you? Real peppers. This is the hottest real pepper you can get your hands on, people. So if you want some, in the description box, you're going to see a link for Lonestar Mastiff Farms. Click it. You can get some of these pods and eat the same peppers I'm eating. On the bottom, you're going to see Johnny Scoville Jr., my son, and the lifeboat. Up on top, you're going to see Pepperology and all of the challenges I've done since this journey began. I'm going to go play guitar. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.